Hello and welcome students. Myself Manorama Chaudhary and I am from Nahar Convent School. Today I am here with an interesting topic that is antibody. Have you ever think what does the word stands for? Where does the word come from? Why do we need to understand the concept? What are the role played by the antibodies? What are the functions performed by antibodies? Where does they found? What do they do in our body? What are the needs they needed? What are their structural basics? What are the chemical structures? What are the roles they play? To understand all these things, we need to first understand the concept of antibody. Come, let's check about antibody. Antibodies are also known as immunoglobulins, glycoprotein molecules produced by plasma cells, or we can say that immunoglobulins are immunologically active serum proteins found in response to an antigen and react specifically with that antigen, and they are briefly represented as Ig. They are commonly called antibodies. Immunoglobulins are immunological missiles produced by body. They are found in the serum, body fluids and tissue. They are produced by the vertebrates only. They are sensitized by lymphocytes and plasma cells. Rodney Potter, the scientist who proposed the basic structure of immunoglobulins for the first time, he said that the immunoglobulins are the glycoprotein structures that are found in the Y or T shaped molecules. These now we know very much about antibodies as we understand the meaning of the word. Now let's check about this its structure. The structure of antibody is made up of four polypeptide chains, in which two are short chains. They are called light chains, and they are identical. The other two chains are longer than are called heavy chains. Then they are also identical. Each light chain is made up of 214 amino acids, and each heavy chain is made up of 450 to 700 amino acids. There are two types of light chains, namely kappa and lambda, based on the structure of amino acid sequence. When the immunoglobulins contain the kappa chain, the immunoglobulin is called K type. When it contains the lambda chain, the immunoglobulins are called lambda type. Approximately 60% of the serum immunoglobulins molecules are of K type, while only 40% are of L type. If we talk about the heavy chains, they are of five types: the gamma chain, alpha, mu, delta, and epsilon chain. One of each end one of each end is called amino terminal end and or A terminal end, and the other end is called carboxyl terminal and C terminal end. The heavy chain has a central flexible region called hinge. The four chains are interconnected by interchain disulfide bond, and the two heavy chains are linked by 1 to 13 disulfide bonds. Each light chain is linked by to a heavy chain by a single interchain disulfide bond. The light chain has two interchain disulfide bonds, and heavy chains has four interchain disulfide bond. The immunoglobulin consists of two regions, namely variable region or V region and constant region or C region. So this is the structure of antibody that we have studied right now. Now we talk about the functions of antibody. If we talk about the functions of antibody, antibody performs various kind of functions like activation of complement, lysis of microbes, inflammation, phagocytosis of microbes, opsonized with complement fragments, antibody dependent cellular cytotoxicity, opsonization and phagocytosis of microbes, neutralization of microbes and toxins. In all these type of functions, or every antibody is specific to their antigen, as we know that antibodies always works against their antigen. So these antibodies are always from produced when an antigen or a foreign particle enters in a body. These antibodies perform as the role of the protective layer in our body to protect the cell of the human body from the attack of foreign antigen. These are the various tissues, and other than that, they prevent the agglutination of antigen, make the precipitation of antigen, neutralize the antigen, tissue fixation. They also perform the function of tissue fixation, also perform the function of chemotaxis, and also perform the function of activation of mast cells and basophils. So these are the some functions and also the information related to the antibody molecules. I hope you like the information that is shared with you in this video. Thank you.